Can stories teach kids about logical fallacies? Imagine a story where a character claims that because their friend didn't call back, they must be mad at them. Kids can see how jumping to that conclusion is a mistake. Stories are powerful tools because they make complex ideas easier to understand. When kids hear stories, they can see mistakes in reasoning happen in real situations. This helps them spot similar errors in their own lives. Logical fallacies are errors in reasoning that weaken arguments. For example, a false dilemma is when someone says there are only two choices, but there are actually more options. An ad hominem attack is when someone attacks the person instead of their argument. Slippery slope is when someone claims one action will lead to extreme results without proof. Hasty generalizations happen when someone makes a broad statement based on limited evidence. Stories can show these fallacies clearly. For instance, a story might have a character who says, "Either you agree with me or you're against us," which is a false dilemma. Kids can learn to ask questions like, "Is there another choice?" Or "Is this reasoning fair?" Asking these questions helps develop critical thinking skills. Using stories to teach fallacies fits well with secular parenting. It encourages reasoning based on evidence and questioning claims instead of accepting them blindly. Families can read stories that include these mistakes and then discuss what was wrong with the reasoning. This makes learning active and fun. You can also create your own stories or find books that include examples of fallacies. After reading, ask children to identify the mistake. For example, where did the character go wrong? Or what could they have said instead? This helps children practice spotting errors in reasoning. Another idea is to encourage children to find fallacies in everyday conversations, advertisements, or social media. They can point out when someone uses a false dilemma or a hasty generalization. This makes critical thinking a daily habit. You can also have children rewrite fallacious arguments to make them logical. For example, changing "you are either with us or against us" to "there are many ways to support or oppose this idea." This helps them practice fixing faulty reasoning. Overall, stories are a natural way for children to learn about logical fallacies. They see mistakes in action and learn how to avoid them. This builds their skills to think clearly and question what they hear. It supports a family environment where reasoning and evidence matter, helping kids become independent thinkers.